that in terms of his not being present today, it's not the result of some sort of infirmity or some other matter that would prevent him from being here to testify.
All right. The 804, 804B, no, 804A is the criteria for being unavailable, which is obviously the first step of this. A5, I see where you're headed with that. It's mostly A4. A5, however, states that the witness is absent from the trial or hearing and the statement's proponent has not been able by process or other reasonable means to procure his attendance or testimony. I think it would fall under that one. And based on the fact that there's been evidence under oath that he is out of the country, I would grant this motion for this trial had we had the trial. So I'm going to, like I said, it's a little different than the other. I think the other, with regard to the defendant's testimony, no matter when we go to trial, I will allow that. This one, if for some reason when the case gets reset, if Mr. Raquel is not available at that time, I think we would also need to go through the same additional type of testimony. Hopefully he'll be back when this gets reset, but we'll reset it as quickly as possible. And then I will see if he's available. Obviously, we won't have to worry about this. If not, I'll need you to file it and we'll have a hearing on that at that time.
Yes, Judge.
All right? All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Thank y'all. Sorry about the scheduling issue.
Sorry. Thank you, Your Honor.
I just need to kind of keep that handy-ish. All right, if I call your name, please come forward. Aiden Dickinson. Good morning. Are you Aiden Dickinson?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Dickinson, did you get someone hired?
No, Your Honor.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to James R. Martin, who quoted me $7,000. Reverend Jackson quoted me $7,500. And the Gertz Kelly Law firm, they quoted me $6,000.
Okay. And so where are you on being able to get someone hired?
Your Honor, when I did apply for court-appointed lawyer, I had a higher paying job, but since my arrest, I got suspended from my job.
Okay.
Now I only make like $800 a month. I have a car and a apartment lease.
Okay. So thank you for doing what I asked you to do. Mr. Dickinson, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork again this morning, and I'll take a look at it to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true, and I'll take a look at it then. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that paperwork. Michael Garrett.
Michael Garrett. No response, Your Honor.
This bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at $100,000. Aaron Riley. Good morning, you're Aaron Riley?
Yes.
And Miss Riley, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
No, ma'am.
Who'd you talk to?
I spoke with Ms. Holly Holmes, and she quoted me like $5,000. And I spoke with, I can't remember the name of the guy.
Did you write it down?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
I wrote it down, but I left it at home.
Okay, so who else do you think you talked to?
I don't know what the other names are.
Okay. Don't you think that would be important to bring?
Yes,
Since I
ma'am.
asked you to bring that and have their names?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me just a second to look at something. I'm printing something out. Stand up. Miss Riley, if I test you this morning, are you going to have something in your system?
No, ma'am.
Have a seat in the jury box. Let's check that first. Did she by chance talk to somebody? Did she?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Because they didn't.
I think that's the issue. I just looked at something. No, Miss Riley, come back up. I'm gonna hold doing that test. Do you have a job, Miss Riley?
No, ma'am, I'm applying for Social Security.
You don't receive it yet?
Not yet.
Have you already applied?
Yeah, I've already applied.
Is there a lawyer helping you with that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did they tell you how long it's gonna take for you to find out?
Probably about 6 more months.
Yeah. And you're not working?
No, ma'am.
When's the last time you held a job?
That's been a while. It's like 2019.
Okay. Do you see,
Mental health?
mm-hmm,
Yes, ma'am.
who?
Spindletop?
You go to Spindletop?
Yes,
Are you going now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely, and then I'll take a look at it, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk. Daryl Albritton?
Sign the back.
Good morning, you're Daryl Albritton?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get someone hired, Mr. Albritton?
Well, Marcus, I gotta make a down payment. Well, the child support been honest with my check. That's my.
I can't understand a word you're saying. Speak
I'm
up.
sorry. I said I'm gonna go with Will Marcus.
Mr. Wilkerson?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
gonna start making a payment this week for him. But child support been honest in my check, so that's why it took me a while to.
No, you've been coming for a while. So when you say start making a payment, how long is it gonna take you to get him hired?
I get mine this week.
Okay. This is gonna be the last reset, so I'm gonna give you a normal reset. That's 30 days to come up with enough to get him hired. If you do, make sure that you bring the paperwork to his office when you make that payment, and they'll tell you what to do. If it's not gonna work out with Mr. Wilkerson for some reason, you need to try to hire someone else or talk to at least 3 others, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk, please. Brissa De Hoyos?
Yes,
Good morning, are you Brissa De Hoyos? Give me just a second, Ms. De Hoyos. This is your initial appearance and cause number 25 DCCR 1622. You're charged with the second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon from September 19th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? So what I'm going to do, Mr. Hoyos, is since you've made bond, I want you to try to hire a lawyer. So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to do that. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to when you come back so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? Step in front of the clerk. John Gray. John Gray.
John Gray. John Gray. No response, Your Honor.
Bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at $100,000. Roderick Guillory. Good morning. Are you Broderick Guillory? And Mr. Guillory, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1716. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of burglary of a building from February 3rd of 2024. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? All right, so what I'm going to do, Mr. Guillory, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, then bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice.
Sign right your name.
Treasurer Harris.
Sign right. I know.
Good morning, your Treasurer Harris. And Ms. Harris, did you get someone hired?
No, but I was able to talk
Who'd you talk to?
to I talked to OP, I don't know say his name. And I talked to Hawk Law, and
Where is that?
in Houston, where I stay.
Okay. And how many, so who else you talked to, 2 or 3?
3, but one told me then they can't do this county.
Okay, did you try to talk to anyone from this county? Okay. How old are you, Ms. Harris?
20.
Okay. And are you working?
No, ma'am, I'm a full-time student.
Where do you go to school?
Lamar University, but I do it online.
So you probably could have a little job too.
Yeah, I've been trying, but due to me having an implementer, I haven't been able to, so.
Okay. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning since you did what I asked you to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct. Step in front of the clerk and she'll give you that paperwork. Devontre Johnson. Good morning, you're Devontre Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Johnson, were you able to get someone hired? Who'd you talk to?
Smith and Shipley, Brittany Holmes, and Wilkerson.
Okay, and are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you working?
Working at Checkers.
Okay, so thank you for doing what I asked you to. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. Don't just leave it blank or write zeros. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that. Sure, a bunch of them today. Caleb Jubert. Good morning, you're Caleb Jubert. And Mr. Jubert, you've got 2 cases. Were you able to get someone hired?
I talked to 3 lawyers.
Speak up, please.
Talked to 3 lawyers.
Who'd you talk to?
Shane Langston,
Speak up.
Tony Smith,
Say the first one.
Shane. I don't know. I got
Hand it to the bailiff. So did you talk to him or somebody talked to him for you?
me and my mom was talking.
So are you do you go to MHMR Spindletop? No? What's that written on here for?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know? So are you working? Why not? You don't know?
I ain't got a job.
Where have you been looking?
I had went to work. But I had to do my ID. I ain't had an ID.
Do you have your ID now? Okay. If I test you this morning, you gonna have anything in your system? Have a seat, let's double check that. Autumn Payne. Autumn Payne. Good morning, you're Autumn Payne? And did you get someone hired, Miss Payne? Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Reagan and Linda.
Speak up,
I
please.
talked to Reagan. I talked to Vivian and Jeff.
Who's Reagan? Whole name, give me a whole name.
Reagan L. Lee.
Minaldi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And then Benjamin Jeffrey.
okay,
And I also talked to, because there's another day also I talked to. I
okay.
can't report it right
Are you working?
now. I should be starting to
Where are you starting?
walk.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork this morning. Thank you for doing what I asked you to do. I'm gonna have you fill it out to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. You're gonna swear under oath that it's all true and correct. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that paperwork. Jason Weinberg. Jason Weinberg.
Nathan Weinberg.
It's a big old designation docket. It's all right. Good morning. You're Jason Weinberg?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Weinberg, were you able to get someone hired? Who'd you talk
But I
to?
do got some lawyers.
Okay, who'd you talk to?
I talked to Ferguson, Crenshaw Law Firm, Franklin and Franklin Associates, the Gertz, and Sheehan.
Okay. And are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you working?
Popeyes.
Okay. So thank you for doing what I asked you to do, Mr. Weinberg. I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. You're gonna swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk down there, she'll give you that paperwork. Tiffany Elair. At least you're doing what I asked. I can get some of them off this docket. Good morning, ma'am. You're Tiffany Elair. And Ms. Elair, were you able to get someone hired?
There was some discrepancies with my retirement that I was trying to get from my teacher's retirement. I wasn't aware that I was supposed to do it your last day of the contract because they paid me through, even though they forced me to resign. Because I was arrested, so I had to start their process over with the retirement. But I did get proof of unemployment last week. I
Okay,
still wanna go with Mr. Walker because he's gonna give me a 2-4 with his chase and my divorce.
okay,
So I'm planning on paying him as soon as I get my first payment or the retirement payment, whichever
Okay.
one is first.
okay, sounds good. So I'll give you another reset in order to try to get all that worked out. If you'll just make a note, it's, is it the Judge Walker or his son? One, Kyle. Kyle Walker, and she's working on retirement and unemployment. She's gonna pay him with that. She'll give you a reset. Thank you, ma'am. Jalen Eli? Good morning, sir. You're Jalen Eli? And Mr. Eli, did you get someone hired? Who'd you talk to? I'm Burbank?
Yeah, perfect.
And is that who you're going to hire?
Yes,
Okay, are you working?
yes.
When are you gonna be able to get him hired?
Well, just like my job, it can go by like seniority. Like I'm in focus right now working. I just got back last month, so I should be sober.
Okay, looks like this is your second time or third time here, so you need to try to get him hired before that next court date if you can, okay?
Yes.
And, if you make a payment and you haven't hired him all the way, bring a like a receipt. Also, if you haven't been able to hire him, did you bring pay stubs today as well? Okay, bring that next time. I'm gonna give you some time to get him hired. If for some reason that doesn't work, bring that as well when you come back. Okay, step in front of the clerk.
Sign that.
Darian Broussard? Darian Broussard.
Judge, he's present with a 7-year-old. He was trying to call for a sitter,
Okay,
but he's right outside the door. He said someone's gonna come.
okay, but they're not here yet. Let me hold it till the end and see if somebody comes. I'll just hold it for a minute. Kelvin Johnson? Kelvin Johnson.
He's here, but,
Kelvin Johnson, oh no, that's
yeah.
Mr. Broussard?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on up, Mr. Broussard. And then if you'll call Kelvin Johnson, he'll be next. Good morning, sir. You are Darian Broussard?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Broussard, were you able to get someone hired?
I had a court appointment before I left here. He gave me his number and things I'm going to talk about.
Right, so last time, you were here before with me, and I told you you had to try to hire a lawyer, remember? Okay. Did you not understand that?
Yeah, I asked, can I hire him?
Oh, you're gonna try to hire?
Yeah, that's why I was asking, can I hire him?
You can, yeah, you can hire whoever you want to.
That's why I was asking. I was asking him, he said my court appointment, like, and I was like, can I hire you? He like, yeah, and he like gave me a free payment, like,
When was that? At the last court date?
But
So
he got in contact with me, like, called office too.
you called him?
That set an appointment to do a meeting with them.
Okay. I don't see Mr. Rojas here. Yeah, so your plan is to hire Mr. Rojas?
Yeah, that's what my whole plan was to hire him.
I'm gonna reset your case one more time. You need to get Mr. Rojas hired, and if that's not gonna work out for some reason, then you need to talk to at least 3 other
I'm
attorneys.
tired.
And, but make sure you call, leave a message. Don't just assume that he sees something on their phone, okay? Leave a message, tell him you wanna hire him. I'm sure he'll get back with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't wait till the week before court.
Yes, ma'am.
Start calling him this week. Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice. Kelvin Johnson,
No response from Kelvin Johnson.
his bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000. Anthony McFarland. Anthony McFarland.
Anthony McFarland.
Maverick Neal.
I just need to print it, Mr. Doyle.
Okay.
No response, Your Honor.
Mr. McFarland's bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000. My pen just died. Corbin Rayleigh. Good morning. You're Corbin Rayleigh? And Mr. Rayleigh, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
No, no.
Did you talk to some lawyers?
Yes, ma'am. Crenshaw, Walker Law Firm, Judge Raquel.
Okay,
No, I should talk to Beard and Orange.
okay. Where are you on being able to get someone hired?
Beard is the closest one,
Okay,
but I've been door dashing here lately, so.
okay. So you're trying to save up to get Mr. Bearden?
Yeah.
All right, so thank you for doing what I asked you. I'm going to reset your case another 30 days or so to give you some time to see if you can get Mr. Bearden or someone else hired. If for some reason it's not going to work out with him, go ahead and call 3 others, bring me those names. You can tell they all have different payment plans and options and things like that, and then we'll discuss your options, okay? Step in front of the clerk.
That last one. That next one is the one you said I could reset.
The last one is,
On that page.
oh, okay.
Bottom page.
Thank you.
Sign, keep your sign on.
Kyle Whittington.
Thank you.
Good morning, you're Kyle Whittington.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Whittington, you've got 2 cases. Were you able to get someone hired?
Actually, this current job has actually like been reducing hard on me, so like I've been transitioned to a new job, which is a lot more higher paying, so that's gonna make it where I can actually get this lawyer that I'm wanting to actually get hired, so.
Who are you wanting to hire?
I think we do, Kelly, I think it was.
Tom Kelly?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so thank you for working towards that, Mr. Whittington. I'm going to reset your case one more time to see if you can hire Mr. Kelly.
But I was gonna ask, like, cause like 30 days, like with this transition to this new job, like I might need a little bit more than 30 days. to
See where you get in 30 days. Bring me pay stub when you come back so that I know that you're working towards, that you have a job, what your income is, and then if you need a little more time after that, then I'll give you that option then. But I typically do 30 days so we can see where we are and everything.
appreciate
Okay? Yes, sir. Step in front of the clerk.
Sign right there.
Thank you.
See, Mr. Nesmith?
Yes, Your Honor.
On Deshaun Robertson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir, please. Deshaun Robertson? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. First impression of the court. One time.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Deshaun Robertson?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 0914, and Ms. Robertson's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and what is the announcement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, I'll jump in. We've been discussing, and Mr. Naismith has had to get on the discovery portal. He had a technical problem with that last week, but I think we're getting that worked through. And really, he just needs time to get familiar with the case, and we're already working it out, Judge.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just do a normal reset. It's about 30 days or so. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Naismith so that once he gets on that portal, gets all the information and discovery, y'all can go over it. We'll see if we can get a resolution, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, that's it.
They'll email it to you or send it through the electronically.
Thank you.
through the something, the thing, through the cloud.
Judge, one of the forfeitures, John Bray showed up, he's in the committee.
Okay. Mr. Parker, you have a sentencing on Adrian Hayward Jr. Does he have his discovery? I'm gonna have him tested this morning. Something in there made me, I can't remember what it was now, but. Oh. Yeah. And what's the status of that new county case in Waller County?
Hayden Dickinson?
I've got an offense date of August 12th of 25, an assault, same type case as this one.
This one is from out there, and then she moved out here.
Oh, so you didn't get a new case there?
You were arrested out of county on this
Yeah,
one.
that's when I was on college campus.
Okay, so they just made it look like it was another, okay. Before I go forward with your sentencing, Mr. Hayward, I want to have you tested this morning to make sure there's nothing in your system. Have a seat in the jury box. Let's see, you've got a sentencing on Lauren Bridges. Mr. Parker?
You're free to go with that.
That's not good. She's here.
All right, ma'am, are you Lauren Bridges? And Ms. Bridges was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to credit or debit card abuse. I received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
None more, Judge.
Just ask the court where the restitution is.
Just for the court record, she's still in treatment, Judge.
The restitution in the amount of what?
It looks to be between 600 and 800, so I say we go on the low end,
Okay,
in all fairness.
yeah. Any issue with that?
No, Judge.
So I want to know more about treatment because it looks like there's pretty serious issue, and what I had written down here was inpatient treatment, but
She went to treatment, was in treatment,
Right.
before the warrant came out. And then once the warrant came out, she turned herself in, and then once she bonded out, she went back to treatment. Well, you can tell her what you're doing now.
Yes.
It was inpatient, it was in-house treatment, right?
at Riverwalk Ranch.
Yes, still there.
So you're inpatient there?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long is that program?
It can be up to 6 months. I do have a recommendation, if it's okay, if I go from there onto sober living that they're infuriated with.
Mm-hmm.
On the 10th, I'm supposed to be graduating their program and going into sober living in Tarrant County, which is Fort Worth.
I have several letters from them. This is prior, I don't know if they're really applicable to this, but.
So February 10th is graduation day?
Yes, ma'am.
And, and do you have any information specifically about the sober living place? Do you know what it'll be? Do you already know information about where the sober living is going to be, or will they tell you when it gets closer?
It's gonna be in Tarrant County, which is in Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know I'm not gonna know the exact address until the 10th. I could possibly get back there today and see if we can get an address today.
Okay, all right.
I can send it in.
Okay. You'll need to obviously get that for probation, because the first step of once you're on probation is going to be to get your case transferred to Tarrant County.
Yes, ma'am.
And then whatever the requirements or conditions that I set, you'll be able to do there in Tarrant County.
Yes.
So any other issues, Ms. Smolfino?
It says in this letter, Judge, when a client successfully complies with a detox visitor program, they're offered and encouraged to continue treatment through our partial day program and evening intensive outpatient program in Fort Worth, at the Fort Worth Recovery Campus.
Okay.
And that's
And you
just the one
intend on
that-
living at sober living and doing that as well? whatever the outpatient is that they recommend?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's PHP and IOP. So you go through the PHP first, which is like you do their housing, their sober living housing, and
Right.
you go to the classes during the day, during the week, and you work also. And then the IOP will be once you
Intensive
go
outpatient
to a
part.
different care.
Okay.
Level of care.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so it sounds like you're on the right path. Ms. Bridges, so I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. Find you guilty of the state jail felony offense of credit or debit card abuse. Sentence you in accordance with that agreement to a term of 2 years in the state jail prison. But I'm going to probate that for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine, also ordered to pay $600 in restitution, excuse me, and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That is going to include continuing and graduating from the Riverwalk inpatient program that you're in now. Also following through with whatever their recommendation is for outpatient care, the sober living. I'm going to grant, I'm going to allow you to do all that, but I'm not going to just allow you to do it. I'm going to require it. Okay, so you can't leave there until or unless they say that you have gone to the next step, or you are an outpatient, you can live on your own and all of that. Part of your order now and part of your probation is going to be to follow all of those recommendations, okay? If you do everything you're supposed to, this is a great opportunity because for all practical purposes, your case here in court is over and you'll be able to serve that 2-year sentence while you're out on probation. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, if you relapse, if you end up committing a new offense, whatever it is, then you're going to be back here in court and you're going to be facing that 2-year sentence that you just agreed to. Do you understand? Also, it's important that you know when your probation gets transferred to another county, it's still here. I still am in charge of your probation. So you kind of have double duty. You'll be able to go in person, obviously, and do everything you're supposed to there in person in Tarrant County, but you are going to be required to either by mail or online, check in here and report. So you've got to report in person and online or by mail here. If you don't do one or the other, you have to do both of them. So don't forget that. A lot of people will just kind of forget about Jefferson County, but this is where it all stems from and you could end up back here in prison, okay? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. I've also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provided you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Parker. All right, if you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Good luck to you, ma'am. Allison Strom, Mr. Parker, to sentencing.
End VO, and that brings us to the end of today's courtroom proceedings. What started as routine appearances quickly turned into serious reminders about missed court dates, finding legal representation, bond consequences, and the strict conditions attached to probation. The biggest takeaway is simple. Once a judge gives you a deadline or a court order, ignoring it can make an already difficult case even worse. What do you think about the judge's decisions today? Was the court fair? Or do you think some defendants should have been given more time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more courtroom breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next case.